Hi everyone, good evening. Here we are talking about TreeShade. It's an extension for Adobe Bridge and also for Adobe InDesign. Here in Adobe InDesign, you will have these two menus, TreeShade and Live Snippets. For connecting the content as assets and text files with the document element for auto-generating. Okay, now let's test something. Here, after installing and determining the root folder, here I have this folder, TRST. Inside it, TreeShade create workshop, and within workshop, put your project and edit them. Here I have testing folder, and from TreeShade menu in Adobe Bridge, select new CMS items, badge, then a new, to create a new project for documentation. You can modify the layout. Let's click new and let's name business card or flyer. Okay. Now TreeShade will open InDesign document automatically to update the content. So wait until Adobe InDesign open two documents here, Arabic and English, bilingual. You can modify the second language as you want, or delete, keep only one language. Okay, the files opened and closed the document, and here in Adobe Bridge, the PDF previewed. At that time, the process ends. So you can go back to workshop, and it's important not to edit the output locations. So when this versions PDFs, don't edit this, and here you will have orange line. So go back to workshop, so you have green. Here we are inside the folder flyer. When I create the project inside testing and named it flyer, we have file and folder paired together. The folder paired to the file and the file paired to the folder. The file represents the folder content, and you can use for nesting. And if you try to open this text file, you can browse inside the folder, and it's useful if you have long list of files and folders. So you can display only the files as a gate for the content, and navigate the folder by double-clicking the text files. Here we have index.html for the documentation page. And here this file, open the online form because it has this TS underscore key. So double click, open online form, yes. Okay, we have two languages, English and Arabic. And for index, if you click this, you will have output also in English and Arabic. But we don't have content yet. Here the index for the documentation. Let's suppose we want to talk about elephant. So here in data, let's upload a new cover. Elephant. And title. Okay. Now here we have markdown. So let's ask Gemini to write an article about elephant. Okay. You know this here, 40,000 muscles the elephant has. And do you know that TreeShade software that I have developed have about 40,000 lines of code? Interesting. So now we want to copy. Click here and paste the text here. It's markdown. So the title marked automatically. And let's click update. This online form supposed to be filled by end user, not you as a graphic designer, but from your customer, your marketing team, collaborators, anyone who is responsible about the content, building content. Click update. And now remotely, the local server on your computer will receive the new content and generate new design automatically by opening the document, updating the content and exporting, then closing the document explicitly so that you will see the document opened and closed. So I prefer to make the these settings on separated computer as a server. Okay. Now here the end user, if they refresh the page after a few minutes, here you will have English with the photo and the content. formatted automatically as markdown because there is embedded script executed automatically on the text to format the content. And the Arabic is not edited yet, so let's say here translate to Arabic. I think it's much shorter than the English copy. It's not translation. See here, it's long. Translate entirely to English, to Arabic. Copy. And now, by default, the Arabic field is not displayed. So you need to click here, bilingual, to display the two languages. Now you will have inside Markdown English and Arabic. You can click this to put from right to left. And now let's insert photo inside, different photo. So let's say save image. Let's add caption here. Elephant dimensions. And click here to copy the reference for the asset. And then insert. Let's say here. I'm not sure why the cursor, because this language, let's change to English direction, then insert. And the same thing here in English. And update. Now we have two versions, English and Arabic. And here the inserted reference inside the markdown. Here we have link to the PDF file. Do you know I changed the title in English but not in Arabic? Here we have elephant, but the title here is not right. So, because at first the form was only English, not bilingual. And now inside title you will have English and Arabic. الفيل, elephant. Okay. And also the photo, the caption. أبعاد الفيل. Update. Here the preview is old, so the end user need to refresh the page after a few minutes. Now see here, the caption is correctly. Okay. Do you know that you can insert hyperlink inside like here? We can make reference. If we go to Wikipedia and copy the link, and then we can insert here, like let's say at the end. For more information, and then click here, hyperlink, and then add the display, Wikipedia, and put the link here. Let's copy and let's put also at the end of Arabic. لمزيد من المعلومات okay, let's keep. and update. Now there is script, embedded script also for hyperlink connected to TreeShade that will be executed to create the hyperlink inside the document. So let's wait. I used this documentation for TreeShade to explain the software itself. So I bought the same content management system element with the software, so you can use it as template. Okay, now let's refresh. See here, we have a link. You can use the link inside the PDF. So if you click here, the English PDF, it will be interactive. So the link will be active. Let's try. See, you can click to open the page. And also the same thing for the Arabic PDF. No, here there is a problem. It's not work. Anyway, let's see also the HTML file, the output, because we have two output PDFs, bilingual Arabic and English, and also HTML page. So here you have hosting in the same local server for the HTML file, and here you have the document automatically formatted with the index active. So you can click at any one, and at the top you have bilingual. You can select English and Arabic, and the PDF, the document, editable, fully editable. So the graphic designer can open the document here to edit them on two levels, the styling and layout, and also the content, using the assets inside the body folder, or using the same online form. Okay, that's it for this session. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.